If we place the beauty of the city of Esfahan in one palm, then we must place the beauty of the Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque in the other. This ancient mosque shimmers with its beautiful colors that shine when the sun's rays reflect off of it. Everyone who visits it travels into the depths of history because they witness precious antiquities that are rooted in the Safavid era. Their unique beauty reflects the greatness of Iranian architecture and its majesty. This mosque is located on the eastern side of Naqsh-e Square, opposite the Ali Qapu Palace. It is topped by an extraordinarily beautiful dome that turns pink at sunrise, copper at noon, and yellow at sunset. This mosque was built during a period extending from the year 1011 Hijri to the year 1028 Hijri by order of Shah I along the Naqsh-e Square. It is considered the most beautiful mosque that Esfahan inherited from the Safavid era, as it was initially intended to serve as the headquarters for holding religious rites in the presence of the ruling family and those that are close to them. It was named after the most important religious figure at the time, Sheikh Lotfollah. What distinguishes this mosque in terms of architecture is that it does not include a courtyard and no minaret was built on top of it. The dome of Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque is one of the single-walled domes of the Safavid era, where the dome is so high that it protrudes from the side of the Naqsh-e Square and obscures the view of the ocean. The Kashani inscriptions and colors used in the decoration of the dome of this mosque are among the most beautiful and elegant types seen in Iran. They were skillfully and precisely placed on the dome. The lighting inside of the mosque is made available through lattice windows installed on the various walls of the dome. The bright lights inside shine through to the mosque through these windows, and it provides sufficient amounts of light that suit the interior. The lights add a calm spiritual aura to the interior space. The walls of the dome were also decorated with blue tiles and drawings of flowers and roses, as well as writings that are covered with tiles, on which a number of blessed Quranic surahs were engraved. The mihrab of Sheikh Lotfollah Mosque is considered one of the most beautiful mihrabs of the mosques in Isfahan, and one of the most amazing works of Iranian architecture. It is truly a unique masterpiece. The mihrab of the mosque is decorated with different types of tiles and brightly colored muqarnases. Head south of the Jahan Shah Square to find the Shah Mosque, which stands tall with its blue-tiled mosaics in perfect proportions. It is a visually stunning installation. This mosque is one of the masterpieces of Iranian architecture during the 11th century Hijri. Ornamental Kashani works and stone engravings, as well as the grandeur of the dome and the height of its minarets, can be seen present in this structure. We can see poems written in Persian on the walls of the mosque. There is a large stone vessel in the vestibule of the beautiful mosque. The mosque has 4 iwans. Decrees and royal orders from the reign of Shah Abbas I are engraved on booklets and stone tablets here. Buildings related to the Sulaymaniya and Nasiriya schools can be seen on the 2 sides of the courtyard of the mosque. Its facade, which rises 48 meters, is considered one of the finest pieces of art. With its bright colors, elegant decorations, wonderful engineering, and beautiful shape. 2 52-meter-high minarets rise above it. It took 18 years to build this mosque. The alabaster that was used in its construction was brought from Ardistan, which is 100 miles from Esfahan, and this alabaster still retains its luster to this day. It is almost like it is a piece of a clear mirror. The engineering marvel in this mosque lies beneath its high dome, where the echo repeats sound 7 times. Many people stand under the dome and shout, "O Allah!" So the echo repeats, "O Allah!" 7 times. There is no dispute that the Shahel Sotom Palace is considered the jewel of Isfahan, seeing that it is a luxurious and grand building. It mirrors the miracle of Iranian architecture. It was also called the 40 Columns Palace because it contains 20 great columns and is decorated with mukarnas decorations. These columns overlook the water of a large pool in the front of the entrance and are reflected in it, so they appear to be as if they were 40 columns. It is a perfect blend between the picturesque, natural atmosphere and the historical masterpieces that fascinate tourists in the city of Isfahan. It is a model that is unique, and it displays the genius and artistic talent of Iranian artists to the entire world. The wonderful additional feature that adds even more splendor to this palace are the 4 pleasant water fountains that are shaped like lions. There are also water taps available on both sides of the pool that provides an even more refreshing atmosphere. As for the building, it was built by the order of Shah Abbas II, and it was completed in the year 1057 Hijri. It has an area of 2,120 square meters, and the surrounding garden is 67,000 square meters. The portico of this building consists of 18 pillars, on which its wide roof rests, and there are 2 other pillars supporting its gate, as well as a large basin. This city still hides more treasures of Islamic history and many impressive antiquities in its repertoire. The Abbasi Great Mosque is one of the oldest and largest Islamic edifices in Iran, and it is a majestic and precious edifice located in the historical fabric of the city. The Abbasi Great Mosque presents its visitors with a wonderful mixture of the finest decorations, the most luxurious styles, and architectural arts that display the creative genius of the Iranians and their artistic talents in different eras, from the Sasanian and the Seljuk eras. It reached the peak of its beauty during the Safavid era. The mosque is distinguished by the charming architectural wonders that captivate those who behold it, including the domed iwans that are decorated with amazing Kashani tile decorations, as well as mosaic tiles and the mukarnas, which are located on the four corners of the mosque. They completely face each other and have an amazing feature, which is that each of them was built on the basis of arts and architectural styles that represent a specific era in the history of architecture. This feature allowed for it to be used throughout the successive centuries as an outstanding model for architectural styles and decorative arts, especially in the construction and decoration of domes and prayer halls. The mosque has several gates that connect its internal parts and the surrounding areas, which indicates its great importance in previous eras and its close connection with the social life in Esfahan. These gates have undergone changes throughout the ages, as the mosque was exposed to fires and some of its parts were vandalized during wars and conflicts. However, it was soon restored. This mosque has 4 stone basins, and it also has many mihrabs, the most famous of which is the mihrab located on the northern side of the western Iwan, which was built by Sultan al-Jaito. Due to its splendor and beauty, it could be claimed that it is one of the most beautiful mihrabs in the world. Inside this mosque, you will find a beautiful and phenomenal pulpit. It is made of carved wood, and no one knows the exact date that it was made in. However, the beauty of its decoration and adornments correspond to the unique art of the Safavid architecture that can be seen in all the corners of the mosque and the buildings surrounding it. The story is not over yet. In the city of Isfahan, there is a special architectural secret, and it is a miracle of Isfahani art. The mind cannot believe that there are vibrating minarets that vibrate. However, when you go to Monar, Jonban, you will see 2 minarets, with one vibrating with the vibration of the other. In addition to the occurrence of a perceptible vibration in the entire structure, to the extent that you may feel like an earthquake or tremor is afflicting the area as these 2 minarets vibrate. Their construction dates back to the 2nd century Hijri, during the reign of the Mughal dynasty. This building is decorated with different types of azure and turquoise Kashani tiles. Its Iwan is one of the landmarks of the Ilkhanid era. However, some researchers believe that the 2 minarets were added to the Iwan later on. Special bricks and tiles were used here, and they were characterized by their high elasticity when compared to normal bricks and tiles used in the rest of the sections. This allows for the minarets to move through their vibrations that follow the laws of physics. All of this sheds light on the secret of the most famous moving minarets in the world. It also reveals the essence and depth of the science and technology used by the architects of this building over the past 7 centuries to us. It truly is the city of wonders, the city of beauty and amazement. It embraces tourists all year round to show them all the wonders it beholds, from its enchanting nature and its art that flourishes day after day. Its markets and craftsmanship will astonish everyone who visits it.